Let's welcome Group 1 TED Talks reports. Let's give them a big hand. Okay, get started.
Hello everyone, we are the first group. Please look at the picture and guess what human body structure we are going to talk about. Give everyone a few seconds to think about it. The answer is hippocampus. Then we will introduce where is the hippocampus in the brain and what would cause damage to hippocampus and the intense result.
The one on the right is an animal, hippocampus, and the other on the left is hippocampus, which is in the brain. Hippocampus is an important part of vertebrates' brain. Hippocampus are found in animals in pairs, located in the left and right cerebral hemisphere. They form part of the limbic system, which is located below the cerebral cortex. Primates' hippocampuses are situated inside the temporal lobe.
The hippocampus can operate variably in our brain. It makes sure that we can remember daily things, and this is what it mainly does. A long time ago, hippocampus was thought to play the role of smelling. It was not until one day an incident occurred that hippocampus has been truly understood. And let me tell you this story. Once upon a time, there was a patient suffering from epilepsy. In Chinese, we call it 羊癫疯. The doctor cut off his temporal lobe, 脑部额叶, and soon after, the patient no longer exhibits the symptom, but could not remember anything that had happened. From that day, scientists had found the function the hippocampus really had. In conclusion, I would like to emphasize a detail. The damage of the hippocampus will just do harm to episodic memory, 情景记忆, such as what I ate today, but do nothing to my capability. In other words, I am still able to learn new skill. This is my introduction to function of hippocampus. Hope you have found this useful, and let's welcome the next one.
When people are under stress, they are more likely to forget small things. When facing mental stress, people secrete a substance called cortisol, which is used to regulate the body's response to external stimuli. Therefore, adrenal cortisol, also known as stress hormone. Moderate and short-term stress is healthy and can prompt us to take active action, face and solve problems. However, under long-term stress, it will cause the excessive secretion of cortisol. Those with higher concentration of stress hormone in the body may cause long-term memory function damage and cause damage to the hippocampus cells.
Another possible disease is dementia. First of all, dementia is divided into degenerative dementia, vascular dementia, and mixed dementia. Dementia caused by hippocampal fading belongs to degenerative dementia. Usually, the memory temporarily stored in the hippocampus will eventually move to the cerebral cortex to become long-term memory. Because the hippocampus has an important function of short-term memory. If there is a disorder, you will forget what has just happened, which is also regarded as a symptom of dementia. In general, the size of the hippocampus which affects its memory ability depends on our daily life. People with normal life patterns will grow new nerve cells here when they grow up. For elderly patients with Alzheimer's disease is usually the area of atrophy.
More and more studies have shown that dementia can be prevented is true. So how to prevent it? The most important part is to have a regular life. For example, maintain the habit of exercising regularly, 2 to 3 times a week, and have the Mediterranean diet, like eating more vegetables, legumes, nuts, and unrefined grains. Second, force yourself to use your brain. It can avoid brain atrophy. Engage in creative activities can reduce the risk of dementia. Third, meditation can be suppress cortisol secretion. The last is adequate sleep. Study shows that children who sleep for 8 to 9 hours have a larger hippocampus compared to children who sleep for 5 to 6 hours. So does anyone have question for us?
Anyone? Please raise your hand. Okay,
Can I ask a question? I need the page number 8. Page number 8. The screen for page number 8. Yes, how to prevent dementia. So the second one is force yourself to use your brains. How to force ourselves to use our brains. Could you give me an example of that?
You can try some.
Yeah.
Hongxiang, okay.
Maybe you can read newspaper or magazine, or do some creative activities to use your brain, not just staying at home and do nothing.
Okay, good. Thank you. So don't be a couch potato. Try to read, try to study, and that's the way you can force yourself to use the brain. Okay, very good. Thank you. Does anyone have questions for them? Okay, so let's thank you for their performance. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you.